Good morning, everybody. Leg day is complete. All right. My last leg day was a really heavy leg day. This one going in, I had the mindset that maybe I'm not really going to be able to push myself as hard, and that's okay. It's kind of looking like that I push myself so hard on the hard days that I'm going to need a lighter day afterwards, and I think that's going to help me in the long run. We'll just see. I'm sure there'll be days where I go in there and I feel like I can go hard, and I will. But today was not that. The leg day was simple. I didn't really record a whole lot because I knew it wasn't going to be a super exciting workout. So I ended up doing 5 sets of hamstring curls, 5 sets of leg extensions, and 4 sets of calf raises and 4 sets of cable crunches. That was the entire workout. No cardio afterwards or anything. Like, I'm in the car just right now after I finish that leg workout. I do have some questions I'm going to run through and answer, and let's see what they are. What was the most mentally challenging set during today's leg workout, and why? The whole workout was mentally challenging because being the type of person I am, I want to go hard every time because I'm trying to get the most out of every workout. So having that discipline to hold back a little bit made every set hard, I think. If you could only do one leg exercise for the next year, which one would you choose and why? It'd have to be squats, like heavy squats. There's nothing like a heavy squat. I didn't do it this time because, like I said, I was pretty fatigued and I didn't really want to do anything that was really going to compromise my overall well-being. So squats, there's something about having a bench, right, sitting in front of that squat rack and 225 pounds, whatever you're squatting for reps on there, and just turning on the right music, staring at that bar, just knowing you're about to go to war. That bar is about to whoop your butt, and you're okay with it. Just sitting there, just thinking like how hard this set's going to be, and then pushing 5, like you're on your 5th rep, and you don't think you can get another, but you go for it and you get it, and then you get another. There's no greater feeling than a hard set of squats. You cannot beat it, so I cannot replace that one. There's only one exercise I could do for the rest of my life, that would be that one. That's how much I love squats. Might be a little crazy. Did you feel any muscle-mind connection improvements today compared to last week? When I was doing the hamstring curls, I was keeping it pretty light and I was squeezing really hard at the bottom. And I have to say that I really felt my hamstrings burning, and I got a really good hamstring pump even though I didn't go too hard or too heavy. I guess you could say I went hard as far as going with the lightweight and squeezing. That might be something I had to incorporate more throughout all of my workouts. Which leg muscle do you feel is lagging? What's your plan to bring it up? Before it was my hamstrings, but my hamstrings have caught up with my quads. Genetically, I have good calves, and I think that's kind of made me not train them as hard, and they're good, but I think they could be better. I think I need to go harder on my calves. I think that's something I'll do. How did your energy levels fluctuate throughout this session? Any noticeable dips or surges? It was pretty level. I was kind of fatigued. And that's part of the reason I went a little bit lighter this time, is because I was fatigued. So yeah, I just say throughout the whole thing, I just didn't have a ton of energy, and it wasn't have to do with my pre-workout meal or not drinking my pre-workout or anything like that. All right, let's see. Did your form break down on any set? If so, what will you do to correct it next time? I don't think it broke down because I went pretty heavy and I was really focused on forms. I think that really kind of helped throughout this one. I don't think that was an issue this time. If someone watched today's leg day session, what would they learn about your work ethic? Well, today it didn't look like I was working that hard, but if they were watching me, they'd think, man, that dude has pretty good form. But that's mainly because I was going pretty light today. And, I don't think it really hurts to go super light and just focus on form sometimes. I think it'll improve your form when you go heavier too. I think if somebody's watching, would be like, that dude probably could have done a little bit more today. But they don't know that what happened on my last leg day. You should watch that one. Go back. I set some PRs. Did any unexpected thoughts or realizations hit you during a tough set today? There weren't any tough sets today, but I did hit the realization that, man, I say this in so many videos, I just need to really lock in. that I've gotten so lazy with my diet that I've just kind of plateaued at 180, 184. And I was like, by my birthday, I'll be 170. I just really, like, there's no excuses. I've been eating too much food. It hasn't been a cut. I even took the cut out of my titles of my videos. You know, that's just something I just need to do better about, right? Yeah, I think we're going to keep on trying. Like, it's all you can do. Nope, that's what I just read. If today's leg workout had a title like a movie, what would it be called? What would the title be called? You can't spell leg day without legendary. We will call it legendary. I don't know. I don't have a good title. If you have a good title, leave it down in the comments. You can call them whatever. But yeah, guys, it was a pretty good workout. Even though it was light, I'm still glad I came, and we're going to keep on pushing and gotta fix that diet. I know a lot of us struggle with that. If you struggle with your diet and you have some hacks or stuff you do to try to stay on track, leave that down below. But appreciate you guys staying here. Don't let that dreamer die. Keep the grind alive. Never give up on yourself. I'll see you guys next time.